Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name is Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirits, my intuition, and the tarot to communicate energies to you guys, beautiful viewers. Today's reading will be taking a look at an immediate message from Spirit for the next 7 days or the week ahead. So what are you needing to know? What is this immediate message all about? And we will be pulling 3 cards here for the pick a card and 3 charms. So if at any point you are drawn to your pile, you can select from the timestamp. It will be in the description box and in the pinned comment below. Let us pull the 3 cards here for the picks. Spirit, can we get 3 cards for the picks for the immediate message for pile 1, 2, and 3? I see the first card right here. Pile 1, we will be flipping these over shortly. Can we get pile 2's card, please, ever so kindly? We have pile 2. And for pile 3, spirits, what is the immediate message for pile 3? Card right there. All right, so we have the 3 cards, the 3 picks. I will be flipping these over, and we will pull some charms as well. If you are called to the back side of these cards, option 1, 2, 3, you can select below. Let us reveal these cards. For option 1, we have her hand gentles the war. For option 1. Option 2, we have grandmother dragonfly holds the wisdom with number 39. Sorry, I don't know if I read this number. Number 5, number 39, or the number 12. Grandmother dragonfly holds the wisdom. Okay, and option number 3, we have card 22 with the desert harvest. Immediate message from Spirit for the next 7 days. We'll pull your charms as well. Spirit, immediate message for pile 1. We have the bull horns. I'll put that right there. For pile 2, we have, it's like a little, I don't know, it's like a little bug with wings. Kind of looks like a bumblebee. I think it is a bumblebee. All right, and for option 3, we have an open book. And the book has a cross and a dove. All right, so let me move all this stuff out of your way. I will ask you to use your intuition to see, feel, or hear whatever can confirm to you indeed it is your pile throughout the reading. I will leave the video running for a bit so you can use your intuition to call you in. 1, 2, 3, and I will see you guys at your pick. Hello, my beautiful pile 1. You pick the bull horns. And in card number 5 here, her hand gentles the war. We're looking at an immediate message from Spirit for the next 7 days. What are you needing to hear? So this card is all about strife, being in the thick of it. And sometimes when we're in the thick of it, or when we're going back and forth, trying to win a battle of sorts, we could get quite frustrated. We could get quite hurt. We could certainly stoop to whatever energy vibration is going on around us when people aren't playing fair. So this card does ask that we take another approach. So you could be certainly being tested by someone, maybe someone very stubborn, maybe someone who has been very stubborn. Or potentially you've been very stubborn in a position here. Interesting. I didn't even notice we have on these buffalo type, we have the horns. And these do look like buffalo horns. Oh my goodness, they don't want to stay. So we see the same horns here, butting horns. You might not be seeing eye to eye, or you might be butting heads with somebody. Or maybe two people around you are not getting along, and you're kind of trying to be the peacekeeper or the mediator. It's kind of maybe what I'm feeling here. Which again, Spirit, it might be asking you to take another position here, because you might be stuck in the middle of two stubborn people, or lowering your vibration on situation or circumstance that could be solved in a different way. Okay, 5 is all about conflict and challenge. It's also about change. I pre-shuffled these oracle cards. I have not looked at them. We're going to look at them together, and we're looking at what immediate message does Spirit have to show you here for the next 7 days, right here, right now. We'll pull some tarot as well. I just ask that you use your own intuition over mine, what you will see, feel, or hear, and of course go with whatever your intuition says over mine for this message. If it does not resonate, there are 2 other piles, and it is absolutely okay to have a pile that does not resonate. All right, so let us begin. I'd like to thank Spirit here for this message, and I'd also like to ask Spirit to protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. Thank you so much. We have creativity here with the angel, and she is bathing in the water, and we have a couple of fish. We have more than a couple. We have 4 fish I see here jumping out of the water. I'm just going to do this for YouTube's sake. And we have the moon. I'm feeling heavy Pisces coming from this card. We have martyr. Martyr kind of coming from this card as well. Okay. Who is being the martyr here? Justice. Yes. Someone playing peacekeeping and someone being a martyr. Or someone martyring themselves to keep peace in some way. Okay, and we have haunted. Okay. With the 2 skulls. I'll hold these up actually so you guys can see, because if there's anything here that you see that can confirm to you this is your message. Martyr and justice and haunted. With the 2 skulls. Okay. We have achievement, effort plus intention, number 49. Or the card, or the number 13. And look, different oracle pack. We have another buffalo. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Buffalo's coming through quite strong. Okay, we have 14, the lost star, or number 5 again. Electra, rebirth, out of darkness into light. That's what number 13 is all about, rebirth. Rebirth. Out of the darkness into light. Effort plus intention. Okay. And security. A little devil here. Capricorn energy. Getting some 3 of Swords from this card as well. And red is all about the root chakra. Okay, we have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. We have 36, or number 9, come to the edge. Come to the edge. We have giving and receiving, number 6. The 6 of Pentacles. And we have broken heart. I was feeling 3 of Swords here, and the number 9 again. Broken heart. 9 is could signify endings. 9 is also the Hermit in the tarot, which I generally read for number 9, which is all about introspection. You could be resonating with a Virgo for confirmation, although I am picking up more an ending here. Okay. We have Leo with Shine, card 5 coming out. So this is the 3rd 5. You guys might be resonating or seeing a lot of 555 synchronicities, but Leo coming through strong. masculine energy. We have 33 with Knight. It's number 6 coming out again. Lots of duplication here. And we have a moon coming out for a second time. All these crows. Knight. All right, and we have 23, number 5 again. This says cleansing storms. Cleansing storms. Where do we put this one? I'll put it there and I'll see if we can see it in a bit. And we have justice coming out for a second time here. And I do not pick these cards, so you could not write this story. Number 7 or number 16 with justice. Smiley face and an upside down smiley face. Okay, so I will see if we can put this somewhere where we can see it. Can we do this? Let me see. Yes, we can do that. And can you see this? Yes, you can. Okay. I'll pull tarot if we need some clarifiers, which we generally do in these types of readings, but let me sort of tap into this energy. Beautiful pile 1. Creativity. The Lost Star. Oh, okay. Interesting. Night and shine. We got some duality happening here with the 2s. I'm always seeing 2s. 2 skulls, the 2 faces here. We have lots of 5s. Lots of duplication of numbers. We see the shine and the night. We see creativity with effort, and then we see the challenge. So something's not going very well. Well, this is for the week ahead or the next 7 days. It could be something that you're already wrapped up with. I feel like for a lot of you guys, it certainly has been something you've been wrapped up with already. And I do feel like you've been trying to find a middle ground, find peace in a situation here. And you could be dealing certainly with a stubborn situation, something that hasn't been changing or very fixed. But the message is very clear that there is going to be significant change here for this situation. Wherever there was darkness, wherever you couldn't see, there will be solutions. Wherever there was no giving, there will be giving. I feel like there might have been a situation that was very lopsided, one-sided. Okay, and I feel like potentially you've been giving of yourself. Okay, I feel like maybe you have been in a situation here where you've pushed yourself, and maybe it's been very difficult for you to lay boundaries here. And sometimes as empaths or people who are very sensitive, we let our emotions creep in and we can feel other people's energy. And so we tend to let our boundaries go sometimes. Okay. But I feel like potentially it has resulted in some pain. It has resulted in some injustice. And I feel like there's been a lot of tension. I feel like there has been a lot of butting heads. Maybe a lot of arguments. Maybe a lot of disagreements and conflict. And I do feel like this is something that just wouldn't go right or couldn't get better. And maybe you've surrendered in some way. And I feel like you've been trying to be a good example. I feel like you've been trying to lead, or you've been trying to coach. And so the message comes very strong here with her hand gentles the war. I feel like it's time for you to abandon whatever this is, this challenge, to not engage in the way you've been engaging, to come up with a creative way for you to find your inner peace outside of this situation. And I do feel like the situation is going to come around without your effort. I feel like the effort here is in you creatively pulling your energy back and looking towards what you can control, what you can be successful with, what you can do. And I feel like, yeah, out of the darkness with the night here into the light with the Leo shine here, out of the storms into the cleansing. I feel like there's a need for you to trust that if you pull away from a situation here, that it will resolve. Okay, that you're not needing to bring anyone or you convince anyone of anything here. And I do feel like there's a part of you here that felt like you needed to prove something or do something or give something in order for something to change, and that is not true. So in the week ahead here, I do feel as though Spirit is talking about an energy of shifting your focus from whatever challenge you've been wrapped up with, because I do feel like it's been something that you've been wrapped up with here for a bit, or at least you know what this is about. We will pull some tarot. Now, I am going to pull tarot, although for everyone, you're wrapped up in something different. You should know what the strife here is. Otherwise, I don't think this is your pal. So I'm not going to spend too much time here looking at what the challenge is, so much as what exactly are you being told here you should be doing. I'm reading them all in the upright, Spirit said. We have the King of Pentacles. So we do have Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, and more Capricorn energy. I was picking up. Spirits, clear and concise message for pile 1. What are they being guided to do here for the next 7 days? What's this immediate message right here, right now? Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Thank you, Spirit, for this clear and concise message. And we have the Hermit, which I was picking up with number 9. Okay, that's Virgo energy. So more Earth. Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 1, Spirit. Thank you so much. I'm so blessed. And thank you so much, pile 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you. I am very grateful and so blessed. Thank you so much. All right, we have the 2 of Cups. Yes. And the 7 of Swords. Yeah. Okay. And we'll pull one more. One more. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. I do feel like the situation was involving you and someone else. It could be multiple people in the situation, but it does definitely involve someone else here. And I do feel like it's been quite a challenge. I don't feel it has been balanced. And I feel like maybe you've been in an energy here definitely of giving to a situation in a very one-sided way. It's caused things to be lopsided, and maybe you're feeling as though whoever you're dealing with is a little stubborn, maybe a little selfish, maybe self-sabotaging in some way, or just a challenge, all around challenge. Maybe you felt they're not being honest or upfront or dealing with the situation here in the most positive way. And so I feel like the message is very clear that you're supposed to be pulling your energy towards yourself. Pull inwards. Do not engage in an energy here in the way that you have been, because it's causing a lot of the imbalance. And I do feel like once you do this, I feel like there is a shift in the energy here. And I feel like there's a lot of fear here that you have in allowing yourself to detach or to let go of a situation, maybe feeling as though you're needing to control or guide someone in the right direction here for the better. But that is not the case. That I feel like the situation has been ongoing for a while now. And so maybe you feel like you're very invested. So if you were to shift energy, you feel like you might lose everything, or you might let go of what you've tried to build. That is also not the case. You are restoring balance here in a situation. And I do feel like there's a message coming through very strong. Whoever this person is, has an opportunity here to be somebody who shows up, somebody who is a solid energy, because I feel like you're a solid energy. I feel like you're pretty solid, okay? And so maybe it could be frustrating when you're dealing with people who are in Seven of Swords energy. But I feel like the Seven of Swords energy is not an energy here to deceive you. I feel like the Seven of Swords energy here is something that's been going on for quite some time. And I do feel like you're wanting to find balance. You're wanting things to kind of be more in a give and take. But the more you've been maybe investing or watering the situation, the more lopsided and the more Seven of Swords you're kind of seeing here. So detach. And although it might be, you know, painful here to energetically tell ourselves that whatever situation we were involved in here that didn't work was partly because of our continuous effort in feeding a situation. But know that shifting your energy is going to allow things to shift for the better here, especially when it comes to someone who might have not have been showing up. Okay, because I do feel like there's been a lot of time invested here. I'm seeing the Watch, I'm seeing the Seven of Pentacles, which is quite a long period of time that we've been invested or involved in something here that might be moving very slowly or been very stuck, not moving at all. Somebody might not be communicating, and that could be very frustrating, I feel. Maybe someone's gone very quiet, or maybe someone's not communicating full truths here. Let's pull some more what that's about, but that's just coming through right now. Yeah, there's a need for you to trust the situation, that if you were to pull away, that justice would come in, that you're not going to lose anything. In fact, you're going to gain in this situation, but there's a need to definitely trust. Okay, so let's pull some more. Spirit, am I missing something? What is pile 1 needing to know? Anything that is still unclear, direct, immediate message that they're needing to know for the next 7 days ahead. Spirit, thank you so much. What is this silence of this person I'm feeling? We have the Four of Wands. Okay, Four of Wands is a celebration card that's coming together. That could be a marriage card, union. We have the Ace of Wands. Lots of Wands, the Chariot. Okay, pile 1. I think you're in the weeds of it, and something is definitely moving forward. Okay. And something is going to be very successful here. I don't think you see it because I think you're in the storm clouds right now. Ace of Pentacles, 2 aces. I think your message is very clear here. Wherever there was stuckness, there is going to be movement. There's a new beginning here for you. Something very abundant. Okay, lots of balance coming through with the Temperance, and now we're seeing Chariot. So this is the inner balance as well we must find within ourselves in order to pull forward. Queen of Swords, yes, boundaries. I do feel like you've slid on your boundaries here because, like I said, sometimes when we're wrapped up in our emotions, we let things slide when we feel other people's pain, or if we feel certain things in a situation, we give in on our boundaries, and then we don't feel so good when we do this. And we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, just picking that up from your energy here. There's a lot of anxiety here you feel, okay? So this confirmation is to tell you everything is going to be absolutely okay in your situation that you've been mentally challenged with. I think you've been, you know, worrying about a lot of things here that aren't going to happen, okay? And that there is a need to lay boundaries. There's a need for you to sort of stand up for yourself in allowing yourself the space you need. Okay, you don't need to fight any battles. You don't need to argue anything. You don't not even need to make a point. I think all you need to do is just be firm on your boundary here, and how you're going about this situation, and that would mean not over giving or not engaging in a way you have been. So with this creativity, I do feel like you're potentially needing to find something for yourself to put your energy towards while this resolves itself. I feel like there is movement, there is a new beginning here, and I do feel like it's something here that's is quite exciting for you and could turn into something quite significant with that King of Pentacles and this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, and with the Four of Wands, this is a coming together. So I do feel like there is a coming together. We saw the Two of Cups, we're seeing the Four of Wands, which is union, coming together, finding peace and balance, restoring relationships here. The Four of Wands could signify home, family, okay, foundations. And I'm feeling heavy emotions from this. So I feel like there's a need to balance emotions, because maybe you've been very emotionally invested here in something that has been very stubborn, and someone has been very challenging, okay, and it's caused nothing but some heartache here. So your advice is very simple. Know that things will move in the right direction. You just need to find your inner balance here. We have Cancer energy, and we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this is what I have here for the next 7 days. Pile number 1. Let me know in the comments if this was a message that resonated for you. And I'm sorry you have to go through such a challenging situation here, but I am very excited to see that we have shine and out of the darkness into light, because I do feel like there's a reason why you've been experiencing what you have. And I do feel quick movement here with the Chariot, and I'm getting a lot of 8 of Wands from these shooting stars here. This is a breakthrough. This is movement. So you don't need to be involved in this. This is something that comes to you. Okay, forward movement happens as a result of you laying boundaries and making space here, giving space in order for things to shift. Okay, keep your intention, but shift your energy here towards something that is not feeding into whatever this energy is. Okay, this is what I have. I love you very much. If you're drawn to another pile, I will see you there. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. What a beautiful card here. You have 39 with Grandmother. Dragonfly holds the wisdom. And this beautiful, I'm going to call it a bumblebee, although it has a really big head, but it has the 2 little antlers here, or whatever, the antenna of the bumblebee. Looks more like a cartoon bumblebee here. And we have the sunflowers, which you could barely see there. We're asking Spirit for an immediate message, okay? Right here, right now, immediate message for the next 7 days for you. Beautiful pile 2. I do ask you use your intuition over mine, all right? And also what you will see, feel, or hear to confirm indeed that this message is meant for you. So this card talks about something we've potentially invested in, and we feel like we want to give up, or we're kind of looking at shifting our energy to something else. Something else looks greener on the other side. And this is saying, don't let go of what you have tried so hard to build here, that there is something here that is going to be fruitful, that the seeds from these sunflowers, as they kind of face the earth, plant new seeds of growth here. So I feel like there is something abundant that Spirit's not wanting you to give up on, to let go of. And if this is around you giving up on finding love or a relationship of sorts, there is a message here that you're never too old. It is never too late. Do not give up. Okay, so the bumblebee is a hard worker and continuously invests here, even though maybe it might seem like a laborious task here to complete. I do feel like if you are in a creative sort of pursuit, or trying to invest in something here that just doesn't seem like it's working out, or it's going to take a lot of effort, Spirit is confirming that you will be abundant here, that things will pan out, that things are about to blossom for you. I see a lot of the dragonflies in the background, and dragonfly is all about seeing through illusion. So we might be seeing something as a failure, or it's not going to work, or as hopeless. And it's quite the opposite here, okay? It is the opposite here. This is essentially a card of hope and continuously staying on the same sort of course. Do not give up. All right, so pile 2, let's take a look at what your message is here. Immediate message from spirits right here, right now, for the next 7 days. Thank you, Spirit. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message, and let us begin. We have Sacred Union. Oh my goodness, how beautiful is this card? The trees, Sacred Union, coming together. Masculine, feminine energy. We have religion. I'm getting a lot of just faith. Keep the faith. Have the hope alive. Don't give up. We have privilege. It's holding a cane. Privilege. Okay. And we have entertainment. A violin. And looks like a banjo. Music could be significant here. Entertainment. Okay. We have abundance, fortune, wealth, and plenty. 28 or the number 10. 10 is all about endings. So there could be new beginnings, closure. The 10th house is all about goals and structure, reputation, public image, masculinity, fathers, experts, fame. All right. Pleione, 44, or the number 8, mother of the sea goddess. I surrender to the boundless creative flow of the ocean. Wow. Okay. I'm going to put these as overlapped as I can so that we can have space here for what we need. We have renewal. Yes, that's definitely what I was getting from the grandmother. Dragonfly holds the wisdom. Renewal. I think you think something is over or dead or done. It is not. It is ready to be renewed here. I'm not quite sure how this entertainment and privilege comes in. We'll see. We have love. I commit to the practice of seeing all the good in all things. Love right under Sacred Union. Beautiful. We have mending. Yes, 52 or number 7. 7 is the Chariot in the tarot. Tarot all about movement, successful, victory, keeping balance here, mending. Okay. We have control. 8. Control. We have door to value with 31 or the number 4. See a bunch of cash flying and a key. The door to value. Okay. We have midheaven with pinnacle. Wow. 36 or the number 9. We have observation with 34. Spider web and spider, all about creativity. Observation. And we have number 2 with adventure south. Adventure south. And we have under a spell with card 50. Okay, let me just make sure you can see. Okay, I don't know. I might put this here. This might be better. Can you see that? Better. Okay. Just give me a bit here because I feel I'm getting half, and half of it I'm not quite sure what this message is about. So we might have to talk our way through it. This might come clearer as we get closer to the end, but let me see what I'm picking up. Well, fortune and wealth and plenty. And here we have a whole bunch of cash flying around. Control, mending. Okay, so when we talk south and south node, I feel like it's something of past. Something's happened in past. So I feel like there is definitely something here in the past that you're involved with here that might have either left you feeling like it didn't happen, or you lost hope in something. You've given up on something here. And I feel like what the something is about to be renewed. Okay. And this could certainly be around a partnership, could be an intimate relationship here, or it could be just a business partner, whatever is kind of fitting into your sort of situation here. For some of you guys, I do feel as though this is somebody who you had a vision of something here. I feel like a vision of a potential. So either a potential to run a business, a potential to create something, maybe put an album together, or a creative project or a book, or to do something with this person, to create something with this person. I feel like there was a desire to fulfill some sort of outcome, or at least there was an understanding of some sort of great potential. And I feel like it did not necessarily happen. And so what this message is communicating here is, I do feel like whatever this is about to be renewed. And I do feel as though maybe there's kind of two messages here with control and observation. These are giving me the two opposites here. So I don't know if you've been kind of trying to control some sort of outcome in a situation here and become more in an observer type role, or if you are in an observing type role because you've given up. And so what your message here is to take some control on a situation here, because I do feel like there's a coming together here with the sacred union. And I feel like there's a need to surrender to the boundless creative flow of the ocean. So ocean, talking about emotions, allowing ourselves to allow things to happen here. Because I do feel like there is a mending of bridges, or a coming together to make things work where things were not working. And you're about to walk through this doorway here, okay? And on the other side is the abundance, I think, that you were always seeing to begin with. I feel like there was an understanding or a vision or a knowing that in this partnership that you guys were able to create some sort of heaven, some sort of palace place here, okay? And maybe you've been watching as things have fizzled out, or as things just were not coming together. But now I think you have an active role to play. I do feel there is an active role to play for you to get involved, for you to create, for you to show up. Because I do feel as though there is forward movement here, and something that's you potentially seen as over or dead, or no longer something that you were able to work with. We're going to pull tarot to get some more, because I do feel as though I might not be seeing the whole picture here, but under a spell, and we have control here. I'm getting kind of the same energy here. Some of you guys, the message could be that you guys are looking at something outside of an existing situation, as though the grass is greener, or that there is someone else or something else you're shifting your energy towards. But the message here is to come back to what you were originally involved with, that the grass is not greener. Whatever you're looking at here could be something that is just temporary or superficial. And what you desire and what you prayed for and what you hoped for is in what you've been working on. That needs a bit of mending here. What has happened in the past here that you're about to resolve, that you can stick to in order for things to get better. I feel like there is a love here. There's emotions, there's love. So let's pull some tarot to see, because I'm not quite sure if this is all coming together for you. So Spirit, thank you so much for this beautiful message for pile 2. What are they needing to know right here, right now, in regards for the next 7 days? We have the 8 of Wands. Yeah, that one shot out quite quickly. 8 of Wands is all about forward movement, having a breakthrough, communication. It is certainly a very quick energy. All right, so Spirit, clear and concise for the greatest and highest good of pile number 2. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And thank you so much, pile 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm truly blessed. Thank you so, so much. Immediate message from Spirit for the next 7 days. We have the Tower. Okay. And we have the 9 of Swords. Let's keep going. We have the 9 of Wands, 2 9s. Why is the Tower here, Spirit? What's with this Tower? And we have the Page of Swords. And what is with this 9 of Swords? We have 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Pile 2, I think something wasn't going very well, and so you've been shifting your energy away from it, because I feel like there is a little bit of bending of the truth here. I think you're believing that wherever you are focusing, or that something else might be more worthy here. I think the truth is going to kind of hit you hard here, because I do feel as though the truth remains with a situation here that maybe was stuck, or maybe you're now kind of you weren't quite sure how to proceed because there was no movement, or you felt there was no movement, and it felt like a stuck situation. But this is the card of resilience, not giving up. Okay, there's a need to not give up here, and maybe, like I said, there is some bending of the truth here with this sort of truth a little bit curved. I feel like maybe you've been trying to tell yourself some untruths here, or you believe something that is not true about your situation. Like maybe it's, you know, it's not never going to happen, or that whatever you saw or wished for or prayed for is just an illusion of sorts, or something like this has caused anxiety. Because I do feel like there is potential here with whatever this is, okay? With this fortune, wealth, plenty, and this 10 of Pentacles, this is like winning the lottery card, okay? The door to value. Look at all this cash. Okay, now it doesn't have to be financial wealth, but I do feel like there is something about abundance bestowed upon you in quite a significant way here, beyond what you could possibly imagine, okay? And abundance could be whatever abundance means to you. The 10 of Pentacles is long-term stability. It is long-term investments here, okay? It is the family card as well. And we see this midheaven here with the pinnacle. So I do feel like something could be achieved here, okay? And whatever it is maybe that you've been shifting your energy could be something frivolous in the face of what you have going on here. So I feel like the message is pretty clear about being resilient, about sticking to it, allowing yourself to stick to something here that will be moving forward and have some movement. So let's pull some more, because I don't know exactly what your guidance would be here. I mean, obviously it's saying to stick to it, but what are you specifically being told to do here, spirits, for pile 2? What is the guidance here? Am I missing something? What are they needing to know? Wow, these cards are very... We have the 8 of Wands again coming out. Okay, and we have the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, you might be hanging on to too tightly to something else here, okay? There's a need to trust. There's a need to allow things to flow. And maybe you're not allowing things to flow here. Maybe you have some concern that you might lose out. With the 4 of Pentacles. Spirit, clear and concise message here. Guidance for pile 2. What exactly are they being told to do? We have the Hanged Woman, which is the Hanged Man in the tarot. Change your perspective. See things from another viewpoint. And we have the Hermit, introspection. Okay. Virgo energy, Pisces energy. Why is this 4 of Pentacles here? We have the Page of Pentacles now. Page of Pentacles. Okay, and why is this Hanged Woman here? We have the High Priestess, intuition. Okay, Pisces energy coming out quite heavy in this spread here. What's at the bottom? 2 of Cups. Partnership, balance, give and take, emotions, expressed emotions, giving and receiving emotions. Okay. Pile 2, I think you're a little bit cautious here. And you might be seeing things from an old perspective where things weren't working or where things used to be or how things might have been in the past. And so it's had you stuck. Okay, and it's had you hanging on to certain things here that I feel like it's time to allow yourself to let go. Allow yourself to believe in love, okay? Allow yourself to believe in love, because I feel like you have been restricted here in some way, not allowing yourself. And I feel like there's a need to see things a little differently here, and that there is something here that is going to blossom. That there's a need for you to allow yourself to explore here with adventure. And we have the Page of Pentacles is all about exploring and following up on opportunity in order to plant something for the future. And this 1 pentacle turns into the 10 of Pentacles, which is the pinnacle here. This is great abundance for you, okay? I think you're on the threshold of this, and I feel like you intuitively had an understanding and a knowing here, and maybe you just on the surface here were unable to allow yourself to explore further or to trust that there would be a balance give and take here because of whatever you've experienced in the past. But I feel like something is definitely moving forward. I feel like there is something here with a lot of potential and abundance. And so I do feel like if you are focused on shifting your energy into something else, because you weren't seeing growth, that Spirit is saying just trust that there will be growth, that your intuition was accurate here, okay? The Queen of Cups in reverse. More Pisces energy, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, it's like you no longer were maybe emotionally allowing yourself to explore. Or you were hesitant here. Guarded, I feel even. And so there's a need for you to see things differently, for you to understand that in order for things to flow, there might be a need to allow yourself to let go of whatever you're hanging on to. Okay, we might be holding back too much or holding on too tightly. That's what this 4 of Pentacles is all about here, and things need to move. And maybe there's a lot of unknowns here. Seeing the Moon and the High Priestess is a lot about the unknowns. So maybe the unknowns have you held back, or the unknowns have you in a guarded sort of stance. Like if you move, it's kind of moving towards an unknown here, but I feel like the message here from Spirit is pretty clear that you're moving towards this door to value. You're at the threshold of going through to this beautiful abundance. Okay, a balanced give and take here. This is sacred union. This Two of Cups and this sacred union card. It's all about coming together in a very balanced way, a very magical way here. And so I do feel one more, because I still feel like there's something here that I'm not getting, unless this makes sense to you guys. I don't know, like you gave up on some situation here, or for a lot of you guys, like I said, you might be thinking, is it too late for me to love? Is it too late for me to allow myself to have a partnership? And you kind of gave up in some way. Okay. And maybe it's been a life of entertainment here, a life of focusing on other things. Yes, you might be focused on other things here, and you might have given up on love. Pile number 2, did you give up on love here? Under a spell. I think you're definitely in for a treat here, and I feel like maybe you have been very solo here with this South card. And I do feel like you're walking into a partnership here. Okay, so if you've met someone, because I feel for a lot of you guys have met someone, but you're not sure, because I was feeling a very guarded energy, held back energy. And we have under a spell. So I don't know, maybe you feel like you're not certain about this person, but you feel maybe like you are under some sort of spell here. I feel like there's confirmation here that this is something very abundant, okay? And that is never too old to experience love, to keep your faith alive here, to trust with the Mother of the Sea and this love here. I surrender to the boundless creative flow of the ocean. Okay, there is sacred union happening here, and I feel like parts of yourself here are being mended. And you might have been very, with the Four of Pentacles and this control, you might have been trying to maybe control a situation here that might scare you with the under a spell. Maybe you feel like you had no control. I do feel like there's great abundance here for you with the Ten of Pentacles and this Pinnacle card. Door to value. Let's pull final message here. What is pile 2 needing to know, Spirit? Am I missing something? I do feel like that might have been the final message here for you guys. For the bulk of you guys, actually, I feel like you have given up. Okay, so don't give up like the bumblebee keeps determined here. What's the final message for the next 7 days here for pile 2, spirits? Okay. We have the King of Cups. Beautiful. We saw the Queen of Cups. Now we're seeing the King of Cups. More Pisces energy. Cancer, Scorpio. We have the World. Wow. Very powerful. Yeah, and we were getting number 10 from this 28. The World is all about successful closure of a cycle here. I feel like there's an end here to you being alone. Pile 2, the Two of Swords, the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What is pile 2 needing to know here, spirits? The Six of Cups. Wow. Okay. And we have the 2 cups here, filled with emotions. And we have the 2 of Cups coming out again. How beautiful is this reading, you guys? And we have the 4 of Cups. And it was in reverse. Spirit saying to leave it in reverse. Okay, so what do we have? Hermit's coming out again. Virgo energy. I feel like a lot of you guys were disinterested here for quite some time in what's been going on here in the love realm is what I feel, okay? But I feel like there is a partnership here. And if you haven't met someone, then it's a renewal here in a partnership that you might have thought was over. Okay, and if it's not an existing, then it's certainly you giving up on allowing yourself to love, you having the confidence here in moving forward with love. This is the soulmates card, and we have the Two of Cups right beside that in sacred union, and these two cups with the great love for each other. I feel like there is great love here, and I feel like you've been on the fence about it, okay? And maybe you've been not able to move or be honest with yourself here because of what you might have experienced in the past. I feel like this is coming to an end, okay? I feel like whatever mode you were in, and I'm getting from the Three of Cups here and this entertainment, I feel like you've been filling yourself, your days here with surface energies, okay? Maybe entertainment, maybe just relationships or friendships or networking here that's not very fulfilling. I feel like there's something here that's very fulfilling for you, personally for you, with the Hermit and the Ace of Cups being highlighted here. There's something here in a partnership that I feel like you're concluding a cycle in your life, pile number 2, in which you were unable to love deeply and receive love and give love and experience love with confidence. These are beautiful kings because one is very confident at making things happen, very successful, and the King of Cups loves the deepest. A lot of love, a lot of abundance. So I feel like the abundance here that we keep seeing is in love, but is also in bringing wealth to you in a very, very, very magical way here. I feel like this wealth is coming in all different sorts of forms for all of you guys, because I feel like there is physical abundance, but then there's also emotional abundance here, okay? And I do feel like this is in a partnership here that feels like home. And so I do feel like this is a mixed message, and maybe this is why it hasn't been very clear, because I do feel like this is a return of someone, okay, with the Six of Cups, because Six of Cups is a person, place, or thing of the past here. It's nostalgia, and I feel like whatever's happened in the past is over. And I feel like for some of you guys, if this is with somebody, because I already feel like there is somebody here that you are trying to work with, and maybe you've been held back, or you have not allowed yourself to surrender here in some way to this partnership. So I feel like whatever this person is, it could be a soul person of the past, or someone you've experienced a soul connection to in a past life, okay? But I do feel like there's a deep, deep sort of I feel it with the High Priestess and the Six of Cups. I feel like there's this spiritual sort of connection here. And I feel like you're going to be on cloud 9, pile number 2, with this Under a Spell. Okay, I do feel like this is true love here coming into your life, and it's bringing a lot of abundance. And maybe you have been lacking the confidence up until now to allow yourself to explore, to adventure what this is about, to leave your old energy with the South, how you've experienced things in the past. And maybe you've been just an observer to witnessing other people being happy, or you being an observer to not allowing yourself to walk through that threshold, to take a hold of a partnership, to give yourself the abundance, to allow yourself to receive love. I feel you're grabbing love, okay? Here the King of Cups is grabbing this cup. I feel like this cup is highlighted. I feel like you have not yet been able to claim love. And so I do feel like there is something here to claim for you. The Hierophant, this is all about commitment, lessons, greater understandings of values, tradition. And we have the Eye here, which is all the intuition we were seeing with the High Priestess. I feel like there's a greater commitment here to something here that you are going to value, okay? And maybe there's a need for you to allow yourself to be confident, allow yourself to let go of whatever maybe doubts you have, not be held back, and know that you will successfully close out a chapter in your life here. You don't need to be in a stalemate, because I do feel like at some point you were in a stalemate here. That's coming to an end, okay? And I do feel like it's within the next 7 days, it might become very obvious to you because I do feel there's a balanced give and take partnership here with someone you would consider a soulmate. Interesting, we have the Four of Cups here, and we have the Four of Cups here too, coming out of this Four of Cups. I feel like your life has been a Four of Cups. You haven't been interested. And I feel like it's probably due to what you've experienced in the past. And so there's a belief here that the grass is greener in something that you're doing or how you've been. But you've been in observer mode. You've been shut out. You have not been able to experience love. That's coming to an end. This is giving me chills. Pile number 2. This is beautiful reading. You're walking into great abundance here. Okay, and I feel like you're going to feel top of the world here. And I don't think you were expecting it, because I do feel like it's almost like a tower moment here for you, where the truth comes up and you see things for what it is. And maybe where you thought you saw a lot of challenge, you're actually seeing blessings. And what's coming through very strong is you're surrendering with the white flags, because I feel like you have not been able to surrender, to allow yourself to go and explore the depths of abundance when it comes to love. I see you waving your flag, and I feel it is a beautiful thing here, because I think you've experienced something that you think has been abundant, but in fact it's been shutting you out, keeping you out of truths about how to explore love. And I feel like you'll feel on top of the world here, like this King of Wands. Very beautiful energy coming through. I'd love to stay in this energy forever. I need to move on to pile 3, but pile number 2, this is a beautiful reading. I think you're well on your way to some sacred union here. And you, like I said, if you're not certain who this person is, I feel like this person returns here and you'll know instantaneously. And if you know who this person is, then you might have been in some sort of denial here. But I feel like you're coming out of that. And there is abundance here. There's beauty here. There's great fulfillment here in all sorts of ways that I think you couldn't even possibly imagine. You're not too old to love. And there's something here about keeping the faith, continuing onwards. Okay, the grass isn't greener on the other side, in which we feel more protection or feel like we're protected in some way from our emotions being open. I feel like that is a way we were putting up a wall, a way we were guarding people out, a way we were telling ourselves we were happy in some way. But I do feel like there's something very stable here, and I see 2 palm trees talking about stability. So something that stands the test of time, that cannot easily be torn down. Okay, pile number 2, this is beautiful. I hope this resonates for you. I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful. Pile number 3, you pick card 22 with the Desert Harvest, and then this open book. Could very well be a Bible here. I don't know. It's an open book. We have the cross, and then we have the dove talking about peace, faith. Open book is all about maybe being shown something, being revealed some piece of knowledge or information that might have been secret at one point or that we weren't privy to. And the Desert Harvest is where things are very bleak, where we might even believe that there might be nothing here for us, or the opportunity might not present itself. So we start doubting and not believing that maybe something could be fruitful, but there is abundance to be had here. Okay, there is abundance to be had. We do not see it because the environment hasn't been able to foster it. So maybe there's something we haven't been able to see up until now in regards to abundance and needing to keep our faith and yeah, finding some sort of peace here. So we're looking at immediate message from Spirit, and it's right here, right now, information immediately that you're needing to know about the next 7 days. I have pre-shuffled the oracle cards. I've not looked at them. I will ask that you use your intuition, what you will see, feel, or hear. That will confirm to you indeed this is your message. Now I will ask for Spirit to protect me and the viewers I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 3. Your cards were coming out quite quickly, and I do feel like this is a very important message. Now, this could be very similar to pile 2 in that there was a loss of hope in some way here, and this is more about the environment not fostering something here that maybe you've been trying to grow, or that you've been trying to see abundance in. So let's see. What is this all about? We have transience. All right. We have conscientious. Okay. We have peace. Well, that is all what this dove is about here. About peace, coming out twice. Okay. Peace. We have touching earth, planting something new. Card 12 or number 3. Planting something new. Desert harvest. Interesting. We have Merope with the fallen star, card 38. Or number 11, it says, shame. I no longer hide my face. I step into my light with love. Wow. Powerful. And all different tarot packs. We have wings, and the dove here. And I do believe those look like wings. So very angelic. These are all different tarot or oracle packs here. And every single sort of card here is emanating this angelic presence with these wings. We have vanity. We have judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Okay, and we have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Okay. We have a leg up with card 34 or number 7. A leg up. We have heart chakra, number 4. We have attachments, card 5. She's taken off her mask. Okay. I no longer hide my face. Fallen star. Fallen star, look at this. We have stars here. Falling stars represent Aquarius energy. We have 27. Pluto, rebirth. Wow, very powerful. Or the number 9. 9 is all about endings. We have 25 with influence. 2 crows. And we have 4 cigarettes. And a bottle. Okay. Looks like 3 bottles, 4 cigarettes in it. It looks like they're digging through the trash here. Influence. Okay. We have 6 with bond. Wow. It's a heart. Bond. We have 5 again with to make equal, the equator. I'm getting the dark and light here. Okay, to make equal. And we have ripe fruits, 33, or the number 6 coming through again. Ripe fruits. Where do we put the ripe fruits? Over here. Let me make sure that you can see. Much better. Okay, give me a minute to tap into your energy here, pile 3. We will pull tarot to get more. I feel like there is a very peaceful energy here coming from you. But I feel like it always hasn't been the case, because I do feel like there's been a challenge here in getting to where you're at. I feel like things have been very bleak, and your environment hasn't allowed there to be hope. I feel like crying because I do feel like it might have been very hard for you to hang on to hope, for you to find peace. This book is open. I think you see it. I don't think this is something that's coming in the 7 days, the hope. But I think what's happening is that this hope is now transforming into something that is in front of you. Okay, I feel like you might have lost hope at one point, and maybe up until recently you've been seeing something to give you hope, or you hung on to something here despite your situation. But I do feel like you thought it was only that hope. Like I don't feel as though you believed that something could happen here for you in some way. So I feel like it's been a challenge. I feel like with this attachment, this mask, and I no longer hide my face, I step into my light with love. I feel like you have been hidden. Your true self has been hidden here. And maybe it's had to be this way in order to protect you in some environment here. But planting something new and touching earth, I feel like something's grounding you here to something very real. And with the leg up, I feel like the universe is sending in this blessing. And I do feel like it's either a person or a something here that allows you to come out of whatever state you've been in here. And I feel like you are able to leave the past in the past as something that you've experienced. But I feel like maybe at some point you're very attached to it. And maybe it was hard for you to break away from it. And it was difficult for you not to judge yourself. But I think you're seeing something now. You're very aware of something. I feel like you know you deserve peace. Some of you guys, I do feel there is an addiction here. I can't help but see the drinking. I can't help but see that there's been bad influence here in your environment, and you could have been distracted. You could have been focused on things here that were not allowing you to progress in some way. Pluto's a very heavy energy, okay? This is underworld energy, chaos. And I feel like your environment has been very limiting when it comes to you being able to explore and ascend and go towards your hopes, your wishes, desires of something better for the future. The fact that the heart chakra is right here, I feel like it touches your heart. I feel like there is a love here. I feel that maybe you haven't been able to receive or feel you deserve or be able to use in a way that could guide you and lift you up. And I feel like in the next 7 days, I feel like what's showing up here is there is an energy here of lifting you up. There's an energy here of union. I feel like wherever you were feeling distracted, wherever you were feeling influenced by negative energy or doing things here that I don't feel were for your best good, I feel like there is something here of focusing on heart, focusing on what matters, focusing on other and self. I feel like there's a beautiful, and look, the heart even has wings. Oh my goodness, wings everywhere. I feel like there's so much peace coming from love. That's what I feel from your reading here. Where there was chaos, where there was uncertainty, there's a rebirth here. Where there was shallowness, there's now a depth. Where there was people you couldn't really connect to deeply, I feel there is deep connection. I feel like there is an energy here of allowing you to be yourself for once and feel comfortable And I do feel like it is a protective energy here. I feel like there's a guide literally pulling you out of a situation that's been absorbing your energy, not for the good either. And so I do feel like you've found your equal here, pile 3. I think you found the yin to your yang. And I do feel like you're guided here by this energy. There's something very pure. And I feel like there's something very balanced. And I feel like the time is now. And I feel like whatever energy you were in has gone bad because it's dried out, or it's something that's been rotting for some time. And so I do feel like there's abundance here in this love. I feel like it is different and a change from maybe what you're used to here. But with the 3, 3, 6, and 6 being the lovers, I feel like there is a choice for you to reap abundance. And I feel like there's been a lot of maybe circles or confusion or uncertainty, going through a maze here, trying to find a way out. But I do feel like you find your way here, pile 3. Pluto is the ruling planet for Scorpio. That's coming through. The lovers is Gemini. That's coming through as well. Let's pull some tarot, because I think there's more here for you, and I'm not quite sure. Oh, the fallen star. Yeah, I feel like you've lost hope of actually something coming to fruition for you, but I feel like there was always an understanding of something greater, and I feel like the book's open, like you're now seeing something here. Okay, in a very bleak environment. I do feel your environment's been very, very, I don't know, shallow, non-supportive, bleak, unable to cultivate, harvest anything. I feel like you're about to harvest great abundance here with this ripe fruits, and now's the time. So, Spirit, for pile 3, what am I missing? What is this message for pile 3? King of Pentacles. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. I do feel your energy coming from this. Beautiful King of Pentacles. Wow, we will pull the top card and the bottom card here, because that is a lot. And the bottom. So we have 6 of Swords and we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, let's keep going. Spirits, clear and concise message here. What is this immediate message for pile 3? What are they needing to know? What's this message all about? Thank you so much. Please protect me and the viewers. I channel this message. And thank you so much, pile 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. Oh my goodness. I'm going to take them. I'm going to take them because it looks like we have a lot here that's wanting to be communicated. Okay, so 6 of Swords, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the High Priestess, Pisces energy. And we have the 7 of Swords. Okay. We'll pull these in a little bit. So, attraction. I feel like your energy is this King of Pentacles. I feel like there's an attraction here to someone. Okay. And I feel like you're being pulled out of difficulty is what I feel with the 6 of Swords. I feel like whatever struggles you've had to face here with the Pluto and the underworld and the bleakness and the distractions and whatever this is, I feel like you're being moved towards great abundance here with this Queen of Wands. And I feel like you're very drawn to whoever this person is here. But I do feel like there is a guiding light. And I do feel like this has been a slow progress out of whatever situation, but I feel like things are speeding up in the next 7 days. I feel like there is a breakthrough here, specifically with you, because I feel like maybe you have not felt like a King of Pentacles. Okay, and I feel like this feeling here is a really good feeling for you, because I do feel like your true core here is somebody who is pretty stable, somebody who wants to be secure, somebody who is reliable, somebody who is giving off father energy here. And I see the watch here is all about timing. I feel like some timing is coming through as something maybe that has been quite slow for you, slow going. And with the intuition, the high priestess here, I feel like there's been an unspoken thing here in regards to the situation that you kind of felt really pulled towards what you know is right for you. I feel a strong intuition here, either through dreams or just a knowing. And I do feel like it's been quite the challenge internally with this Seven of Swords. I feel this as deception within self, okay? Because the Seven of Swords talks about us potentially self-sabotaging in some way. So we have the Six of Swords, the Seven of Swords. I feel like there was a truth for you to embrace here that I think you weren't wanting to see. Okay, she has the sword behind her back and it's facing down. I feel like wherever you were untrue to yourself, wherever you were indecisive, I feel like there's a change of events here, because I do feel as though you're now seeing something here. And now you're able to get, literally, I feel like, elevated, pulled out of a situation here in order to move towards something that is greater, that is more abundant. We have the Fool. We have the Two of Cups, yes. We have the Ace of Swords. And I'm being told to read them all in the upright. We have the Six of Cups, beautiful, and the King of Wands, beautiful. You guys might have been drawn to pile number 2, okay? Only if you were drawn there, then there might be a message, but you're ready to explore. Pile number 3, I don't know that you've always been ready to explore something here, and I feel it is very natural, and I feel like there is certainty here. I feel there's clarity here in a partnership, in a give and take, and I feel it is a balanced union. I feel like you've met your match. And I feel dark and light, the masculine, feminine energy. I feel there is a balance here of two people coming together. And I feel like wherever you might have felt trapped in your world, influenced by distractions or unhealthy things, I feel like that's not the case anymore. I feel like there's equal reciprocity here. And I do feel this is soulmate energy coming from this Six of Cups. A very deep soul bond here. An intuitive knowing that brings peace. And I feel like it ups your confidence. And I feel like it allows you the ability to be successful. Because I feel like there's something about you, your environment not allowing you to have success. You being surrounded in an environment that didn't allow there to be certainty and success. And look, the Queen and the King of Wands. Complementary partners, okay? Very attractive, very confident, very fiery, very much the best partners that can possibly come together here in a match. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I feel like there's something about a truth here that's coming forward. A certainty, a communication, identifying some truth that might have been not open or not revealed. Okay, I do feel a strong tie to pile number 2. So that could be energy around you with this cross, okay? Because we were getting religion. Oh, and my email confirming, yes, religion, which I don't want to give too much away. But I do feel like there is some energy here that I'm picking up from pile 2. So there is a peace in knowing that you do not have to wear your mask. There's a peace in knowing your environment here is no longer as bleak. I feel like there is life where and abundance where there might have been an inability to harvest something here abundant for you. Planting something new. It is something new for you. I do feel like this is something definitely new for you to experience. And I feel like it's freeing, not restricting. Very loving. And I feel like this bond is something that is very, very deep, very significant, and very much in the heartfelt chakra here. So I do feel like love is guiding this partnership. Okay, so this is a beautiful energy. I'm just going to pull one more round of tarot here just to see what your final sort of message is here, if you're being given any guidance, because it just looks to me like this is something coming in, someone coming in, or however this is coming for you. But I do feel like this is energy that frees you from past restrictions. Spirits, final message here for pile 3. What is the guidance? Anything they're uncertain about that I can clarify with this final message? Thank you so much. 3 of Wands, expansion, getting on that ship, getting from wherever you're at towards your goals, towards your dreams, towards your future. 10 of Wands, yeah, where you were burdened, very heavy. I feel like there is a heavy energy here with the Pluto, this influence, this vanity. I feel like you've been carrying a heavy load here for quite some time, pile number 3, and Spirit's wanting you to get on that ship. I feel like you've been doing the groundwork here as well, which has been heavy work. And maybe you know of this groundwork, but you haven't been ready to get on the ship. You haven't been ready to explore. Maybe you're waiting for the right time with that King of Pentacles with the watch, and me feeling something about time here for the rebirth. I feel like maybe you've been laying the groundwork in order to get on that ship. I feel like you're getting on that ship. Justice, yes, balance. Bringing justice to yourself where things were not just, where things were bleak. Restoring balance. I feel like balance in the heart chakra. I feel like the heart chakra might have been very imbalanced. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is you're in a fighting position here to win. You're on a higher ground. Wherever there were obstacles, you're now in a position to win. Okay, you might feel like you've had to fight for standing your ground. Stand for your position here. 2 of Wands. This is all about choosing that path, going in that direction. I feel like you make a decision here. Pile number, I do feel this one as well. Pile number 3. We have the 2 of Pentacles. So this is the decision going back and forth. Okay. Things potentially have been very imbalanced. I feel like there's something here you're committing to. I think it's time. I think you find balance. I think you make a decision here. And the decision isn't easy, or has not been easy. But I feel like once you get on that ship, I feel like you know that you have a fighting chance here. And I feel like it restores your confidence. And I feel like it makes you feel, I don't know, like I'm getting more confidence from this than I did from the King of Wands. There's something about you feeling very secure, very together. High Priestess, intuition. Pisces energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Libra energy. So I think intuitively there was an understanding, but maybe you haven't been able to listen to your intuition. Maybe you haven't been able to get on that ship. You haven't been able to have a full understanding here of something that was unknown to you, but that you had a feeling about with the High Priestess. And now I feel it becomes visible. I feel like you're able to get on that ship. I feel like you're able to make a decision. I feel like wherever it was turbulent here, I feel like is now balanced. This is a very balanced 2 of Pentacles, and sometimes I get imbalanced from the 2 of Pentacles, but I feel this is balance. Okay. And I feel this is something very long lasting. Okay. I feel like a forever thing here, that I feel like sets your sort of confidence in the right direction, that you're able to kind of go down a path here that might have been very bumpy at some point in time. I feel like you might have anticipated there being a lot of bumps along the way here, but I feel like something's very balanced and you are being kind of guided here. because I do feel like this energy is one to lead you to your hopes, your wish. Kind of helps support you here. And look, we see the mask in the background. Same mask we see over here. Very difficult to see. I feel like you leave a part of who you're not behind in order to get on to where you're supposed to go here with the Three of Wands. And I do feel like where you're supposed to go here is your wish, your hope, your desire of what you've been wanting and wishing and hoping for, okay? And praying for a lot of you guys with this. Lots of peace coming through. And I feel like where you were was not peaceful at all. Okay? I don't feel like it was peaceful. I feel like it's been challenging. I feel like it's been chaos. I feel like it's been a struggle. I feel like you might have been feeling very burdened and heavy and taxed. But I don't feel this is the case anymore, pile number 3. Okay, so I'm making a mess out of your cards here. If you're called to any other pile, go check that out. And I love you very much. I wish you guys the very, very best. I will see you soon. Bye.